Determination of income and employment. Chapter 4, Determination of income and employment. Okay, then in the previous chapter we have understood the concept of money and banking. Money is used as a medium of transaction to buy goods and services for consumption. This chapter enables you to learn about issues related to consumption and investment function. Okay, here you can see on assumption. That one is important assumption in economics. Ceteris paribus means other things remaining same or other things remaining equal. For that concept we are calling it as ceteris paribus. Okay. Then here we can study about some Keynesian functions. Okay. Then Keynes is an important economist. His consumption function is an important concept of general theory. His model we are using in this theory. Okay. Then in this chapter we can study about final goods, then rate of interest. All these things we can study in this chapter. We know different types of investments are there. Already we studied about inventories in last lesson. Then different types of investments are there. In this chapter we can study about some planned investment and unplanned investment. Okay, then ex ante is there, ex ante investment is there, ex post investment is there. Ex ante means it is planned investment. Investment may also be ex ante or ex post. Ex ante investment is a planned investment that is intended to be invested. Okay, means we planned 100 crores for investment. That one is ex ante. Ex post means in this investment it is on that has been actually made. We planned for 100 crores but we did only 70. That one is ex post investment. Okay, then ex ante investment is there and ex post is there. Here you can see on example, suppose we planned for inventories like 100 rupees we planned and we did it for only 70. Then 100 is ex ante and 70 ex post investment is 70. Okay, this one is planned investment. Okay, then planned investment is there. That one is ex ante. And what happened, or then what is consumption? We can go through consumption. Consumption means a consumption function describes the relationship between consumption and income. Then in consumption we are studying about relationship between consumption and income. We know the term consumption is sometimes taken to mean total output of consumers' goods. Okay, then consumption represents quantity of goods bought and used by consumers during a period. Okay, means consumption represents total quantity of goods bought and used by consumers during a period. Then consumption means the amount spent on consumption at a given level of income. Okay, the concept of consumption is important to the theory of income and employment. Okay, consumption mainly depends on income. We know consumption, if you have more income you can spend for more you can spend for consumption. Okay, that is the main thing. When you have more money, normally you will spend for other things. Okay, then here you can see the equation. Okay, then what is a consumption function? A consumption function describes the relationship between consumption and income. The simplest consumption function assumes that consumption changes at constant rate as income increases. Means when income changes, automatically consumption also will change. That one we also know, when our income is more, we will spend more money for consumption. Then when our income is less, we will buy less goods and services because our income is less. Okay. Even if income is zero, some consumption still take place. That is the important point. Suppose this month you didn't get any salary, then also you will spend some money for consumption. Okay, that one we are calling as autonomous consumption. Means if you are not getting salary also, we will consume because we need to have some food or water, like that. We have some basic needs, or earlier savings will be there. That savings we will spend this month. Okay, that one is autonomous consumption. If income is not there, then also income is zero, then also people will consume. That one we are calling as autonomous consumption. What is the equation? Consumption, capital letter C equal to consumption. Consumption we can symbolize by capital letter C and consists of two components: autonomous consumption and induced consumption. What is induced consumption? Depends on income. When your income increasing, automatically your consumption will increase. That one is induced consumption. Then we have normally people are consuming two type: autonomous consumption and induced consumption. Here autonomous consumption is denoted by C. This C means, you can see here on line also, that one is autonomous consumption. Then here this one is the induced consumption. In that one we can see a small letter C and Y. Small letter C means it's depend on income. Okay, means induced consumption. Okay, it shows the dependence of consumption on income. Okay, then here it is consumption is total consumption function or consumption equal to autonomous consumption plus induced consumption. This C is autonomous consumption and small letter C Y, that one is induced consumption. Induced consumption means it depends on income. Here you can see consumption function. Instead of C bar, we are here using A. A is autonomous consumption and BY is induced consumption. Then this one BY we can call it. Then what is a consumption function? It describes the relationship between consumption and income. This consumption function we can write it as C equal to consumption equal to C bar, means autonomous consumption plus induced consumption. That one is the equation for the consumption function. C bar is autonomous consumption and small letter C Y. Y means we know income. Income we are representing through Y. Okay, CY means it is induced consumption, means this income is depends on consumption. Then what is consumption function? It is a functional relationship between two aggregates, means total consumption and national income. Okay. Then consumption is an increasing function of income, means here you can see it is a function of Y. Y means income. Why it is a function of Y? Because always consumption depends on income. Okay. Here you can see one table. Okay, when income is zero, that time also consumption is there. That one is for 20 rupees on person consumed. When income is zero also, that time he is consuming. Okay, then here it is 60. That time consumption is when his income is 60, that time consumption is 70. Okay, already sometimes people have savings, that one also they can use. Then it is savings. 10 rupee savings was there, then it is 70. Okay, then here it is 120 and here consumption equal to income. here we can understand income is increasing. It became 180. That time consumption also increased and it is became 170. Okay. Here it became 180. That time consumption also increased. When income increasing, automatically consumption also increasing. Okay. When it became 240, that time consumption is 220 and that consumer saved rupees 20. Okay. This is the consumption function. Okay. Whenever income increasing, automatically consumption also will increase. Then we know when income rises, automatically consumption also will rise, and when income decreases, consumption also will decrease. Okay. This one we are calling as marginal propensity to consume. We are calling it as marginal propensity to consume. Means here you can see that marginal propensity to consume equal to change in consumption divided by change in income. Okay. Means suppose 10 rupees consumption increases due to 20 rupees of increase in income. That one is MPC, marginal propensity to consume. We are calling it as marginal propensity to consume. Means change, Y means changes in income and C means changes. Delta means this is delta. Delta means change. Okay. Change in consumption due to change in income. That one is the marginal propensity to consume. Okay. The maximum value which C can take is 1. That normally the maximum value of marginal propensity to consume is 1. Okay. What is the reason? Because 0, MBC lies between 0 and 1. We are calculating this one, marginal propensity to consume. We are calculating between 0 and 1. Okay. Because generally MBC lies between 0 and 1. Okay. That reason we are calculating it as 1. Okay. This means as income increase, either the consumer does not increase consumption at all, that one is MBC equal to 0. Consumption didn't increase, income increased. That time it is 0, or entire change in income on consumption, it is equal to 1. Okay, if entire change in income happened, then consumption also changed, that one is equal to 1, or change in income for change in consumption we can write it, and we can understand MBC is between 0 and 1. Okay. Okay, imagine country. Okay, here you can see one problem. In that one, consumption equal to 100 plus 0.8y. 0.8 means small c. Okay, means this indicates that when Imagineer does not have any income, its citizens still consume 100 worth of goods. When they don't have income also, they were consuming. One country, we are studying about imagine a country, Imagineer. We are studying about a country. There, when people don't have income, that time also they were spending 100 rupees. And Imagineer autonomous consumption is rupees 100. This one is rupees 100. And its marginal propensity to consume is 0.8. MBC is 0.8. We know MBC will be between 0 and 1. Means propensity will be between 0 and 1. It is 0.8. And this means that if income goes up by rupees 100, then Imagineer consumption will go up by rupees 80. Means 0.8 percentage of 100 means it is 80 rupees. Okay, means they will spend when income when the consumption will, when income increases, consumption will go up by 80. Okay, then let us make another equation. Saving is the part of income, and make another equation. saving is that part of income that is not consumed. We know what is savings if you are not consumed. Okay, suppose you have 100 rupees, you consumed only 80 rupees, then balance how much will be there? 20 rupees. That one is savings. Then we can write it through equation. Savings equal to income minus consumption. We can write it as savings equal to income minus consumption. Okay. Here MPS equal to delta S by delta Y. We can write it as marginal propensity to save equal to, means we already studied about marginal propensity to consumption. Like that, we have the tendency when the income increasing, we have the tendency for savings also. Then that one we can write it as delta S by delta Y. That one is small s. Okay. Then MBC representing through small c and MBS we are representing through small s. Okay. Then change in savings divided by change in income equal to MBS. Change in consumption divided by change in income equal to MPC, marginal propensity to consume. Okay, then MPC equal to marginal propensity to consume means when income increase, how much change is coming in consumption. That one is marginal propensity to consume.